Hey there, sadists. Boy, there have been some really interesting videos this weekend. I'm very proud of the gang for upping their weekend game. Let's see. LA, New York. I was raised a spitting distance from the island of Manhattan. And I spent many days there. But I am, of course, not allowed to say that I'm from New York, because technically I slept in New Jersey. But I wouldn't say that. I'm very proud of where I'm from in New Jersey. I am now. You know, when I was 17, 18 and living out here, and I felt like, oh, I'm from New York. Because I really did. I genuinely felt like a New Yorker at that point, really. I mean, I was in the city 4 or 5 days a week. And I've always found it amusing that people who are from New York State, who may live 3-4 hours away from Manhattan proper, when someone says, "Oh, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from New York," knowing full well that most people assume that means Manhattan, or the 5 boroughs at least. But I digress. I love Los Angeles. I love the city. I'm actually quite fond of the business, in spite of the shit hands it's dealt me time and time again. I quite like it. And I think LA is a great city. I think there are some wonderful people here. I think there's a great culture. Sorry, Michael Ian Black. Also, the fucking humidity on the East Coast will kill you. It will murder you. I forget how bad it is. And then I'll be home over the summer. And I will just one day in that. Ugh, I don't know how you do it. I can't do it. Knowing that this exists, that this other part of the world exists. Even if you didn't like LA, Michael Ian Black, the weather, why couldn't you raise your family in Santa Barbara? Or some California coastal city that's not here? How about that? What do I have to do to get Steven Weber to acknowledge me? This is terrible. I've met him like a half dozen times. I adore him. I think he's hilarious. I've said things to him here. I can't. There's nothing. This is my life. Jane finally called me out by name. I was moved. I love the Go-Go's. I think she's great. And she's beautiful. She is beautiful. You're great, Jane. Morgan Murphy. Your postings from last night were really intense, and I caught both of them right before I went to bed. And then that brings me to my next topic, which is truly funny people, truly creatively funny people, as Morgan is. Does there have to be some level of self-doubt? I don't want to say depression, but some level of loneliness, of necessity to be closed off and be alone. Does that go hand in hand with being truly funny? I don't know. Hey, check this horse shit out. This is today's Los Angeles Times. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy, and look at this guy. Fuck you, LA Times! I've been in a million things since then, and that's the... Oh, my eyes.